Hello, good morning to you from Look North. The hearing over British Coal's pit closure programme enters its fifth day at the High Court today. The NUM leader, Arthur Scargill, has accused the government of a cover-up after it applied for public interest orders to prevent leaked documents being produced in court. Meanwhile, senior figures from the trade union movement are in Doncaster today to show support for mining communities under threat from pit closures. It's the first time the TUC has held its General Council meeting outside London. The TUC General Secretary, Norman Willis, is leading the union delegation, which will meet with council and business leaders before visiting local collieries. The inquest opens today into the deaths of two 17-year-old West Yorkshire boys who were killed when they were hit by a train. Paul Smith and Stephen Cox died as they rode a scrambling bike alongside the rail track at Mirfield on Monday. Finally, the Princess Royal is touring Humberside today. She'll meet staff and volunteers at a Save the Children fun shop in Hull, and she'll visit the National Fishing Heritage Centre in Grimsby. Those are the main stories in brief. Headlines again if you can join me just after 11 o'clock. The weather forecast for today: sunshine and showers, some of them heavy, top temperatures still mild, 11 Celsius, 52 Fahrenheit. The national picture this morning comes from Michael Fish.
Good morning. There's some very nasty weather on the way, more particularly to southern parts of the country, as there not only be heavy rain, but there could well be some gales or even some storm force winds giving damage, more particularly across parts of Kent and Sussex. There's what's going to cause it, already looming large out there on the Atlantic. By earlier on this evening, we're going to have an area of low pressure, and that's going to be running across southern counties very close to London and then out into the North Sea. It'll pack in those isobars and it'll bring the strong winds. It's going to be a windy day by and large, but those strong winds beginning to pick up this evening, running along the English Channel, severe gales there, and I think clipping onto some of those coastal counties as well, before eventually they ease off and move out of the way. Now, the latest radar shows a fair number of showers, particularly in central and western areas. Some of them are heavy with hail and thunder, and they're going to continue to filter eastwards during the course of the morning. Some sunshine around as well. Showers in the southwest dying away as the cloud gathers. By lunchtime, the first of the rain, I think, showing up. And during this afternoon into this evening, turning very wet indeed across the southern half of the country. Some heavy rain in many places. We've already seen those gale force winds as well. Temperature's not bad as far as the numbers are concerned, but it will feel quite cold, especially in the wind and later in the rain. A wet start in southern areas, very windy in places, clearing up though later in the night, and that's all.